Hi there, this is the story of Bit Digital, ticker symbol BTBT. Now, the interesting thing about this company is that they sold Bitcoin. So, they sold Bitcoin to invest in Ethereum. Quite an interesting thing. And right now, the market cap is about 1.2 billion. In recent days, the stock price went up quite a lot. And it is about around $4. Now, the most important question, as you probably know, is to know if this company is a great investment at the current price. And the answer, you'll find it in this box. During this video, I'll open it and you'll find the answer. And to understand it, first we have to look at their business, what they do and what's their plan, their future growth. So if you look at the revenue over the last 3 years, it has increased from 42 million, 45 million, and then to 107 million. The earnings, of course, huge losses. Over 100 million, then a decrease, 40 million, and then a profit, I'm not sure about this, if it's a profit or a loss, of 28 million. Now, here is the interesting thing. Before 2024, including 2024, they were focused on digital mining. They mined Bitcoin. And they also offer other services, for instance, cloud services. They offer their infrastructure to AI as they use their hardware to mine Bitcoin. They also offer some cloud services and they still generate some money. Quite an important part. Then they started to focus on Ethereum. And the revenue for the moment is from Ethereum stacking. What does it mean, stacking? Well, if they hold an amount of Ethereum for a specific period of time, they can earn an interest between 3 and 5% in Ethereum. This adds to their whole holdings. And this is like a bank. I mean, you deposit your money in a bank and they give you an interest between 3 and 5%. Nowadays, between 3 and 4%. So this is an interesting thing. They had some Bitcoin, they sold their Bitcoin. They got about $28 million and they bought Ethereum. And then you also have to look at the number of shares over the years because they issued shares. They got 172 million and then another issuance, they got 67 million. And they used all this money, here dollars, to buy Ethereum. So they bought Ethereum. And now their total holdings are about 250 million Ethereum holdings. Now, if you look at the stock price, in recent days, it started to go up a lot. As there is this switch to Ethereum, to invest more in Ethereum, and more recently, you see that some companies sold their Bitcoins, their holdings, Bitcoin holdings, to buy Ethereum. Seems like a new bubble will be formed, and Ethereum might go up even more from this level. Because if you have more buyers, Ethereum will go up. Now, here is the thing. Because if you don't understand this business, you can lose all your money. Not all money, but a big part of it. Here is the thing. If you look at the number of shares for this company, BTBT, went from 54 million to 140 million, 2024, and more recently 182 million. Yes, they issue shares to buy Ethereum. As long as Ethereum goes up, yes, the price will increase even more from this level. You will have an increase in the stock price for sure, as long as Ethereum goes up. If it goes down, then the stock price will go down. Now, here is the thing, and you have to understand that. They take your money, it's like also a deposit. You deposit your money in this company and they use your money to buy Ethereum, right? They are like the middleman. Why don't you invest directly in Ethereum? Well, you might say that the increase in the stock price of BTBT may be higher than Ethereum. The increase in the price of Ethereum. And that's right, that can be right, especially if you have a small market cap. Right now it's about 1.2 billion. It's not that small, but still it's okay. Here's the thing. If you have more short sellers who shorted the stock, the price will go down. And Ethereum goes up, then also their revenue will go up and their holdings, the value of their holdings will go up. And guess what will happen? You'll have a short squeeze. Because if the price goes up, those short sellers will be forced to buy back BTBT. That will push the stock price even higher. This is the first thing that can happen. Then, as they gather more holdings, also the revenue from Ethereum stacking will increase. Right? They will get an interest between 3 and 5%. This means higher revenue and higher earnings. And if they report an increase in their earnings higher than expected, let's say an increase of 50% from 28 to 50 million in earnings, then indeed the price will go up in the short term. But here is the thing. In the short term, yes, you can have a higher increase in this company or other companies that invest in Ethereum, but in the long term, you will have a lot of risk, a lot of value destruction. Because think of this, look at the number of shares, from 54 million to 182 million. Let's say here you have an interest, 50% in this company. This means with a current value of 1.2 billion, your interest is around 600 million. But as they bring more shareholders, they issue more shares, your interest will decrease from 50% to 25%, 10%, 1%. The more shares they issue, the lower your share gets. And when you get an interest of 1%, then your value won't be 600 million as it was before, it will be much, much lower. The value will get lower. And this is the main risk that people fail to understand. Yes, if you want to speculate, to be a trader in the short term, yes, you can make money with this strategy, especially right now as Ethereum, especially in this industry, is forming a bubble. Yes, you can make some money. There is no doubt. Maybe you can make 100%, 200%. But also the risk. You don't know when the fall will happen. It may happen after 1 month, 5 days, 1 week. You never know. That's why you have to be very careful. This is speculation. If you invest right now in this company, this is speculation. If you plan to invest in this company for the long term, be a real investor, look at the business, what they do, then this is not a great investment because you have value destruction, you have this risk of dilution. And the second thing, why would you invest in this company if you believe that Ethereum will go up a lot, instead of investing directly in Ethereum? Because you pay for their expenses, management bonuses, their employees, or other assets they may acquire, plus you have the risk of dilution. So it doesn't make any sense to invest in the long term in this company, BTBT Digital. You can simply buy Ethereum or Bitcoin, whatever you prefer. So it doesn't make any sense. Only if, as I said, if you are a trader and you want to speculate, just take a small percentage of a portfolio, let's say 1%, and invest in crypto businesses. Yes, you may make some money, but don't go all in or invest a lot of money in this company because the risk, you see, is quite high. And my prediction, mark my words, this company will go down from this level. Just save the video and check it after 3 months. And there you will see what will happen with this company. Because of this dilution, massive dilution, it's likely that the market cap will decrease. And to answer the question whether this is a great investment, I think you already know the answer from this box. you can see it here, is no. Because of this huge risk. This company, this stock is not an investment for real investors. Focus on the business and what it can deliver in the future. It's not a real investment. It's just speculation. If you want to follow that approach, speculate, go ahead. I wish you good luck because it will depend a lot on it. But if you want real investment ideas, low risk, marginal safety, real earnings that deliver you dividends and buybacks, then you can simply go to my channel and press join. And there you have access to my portfolio and see exactly every transaction I do, plus other investment ideas. So if you want high returns, low risk, join my membership. And if you have other questions about this company, please let me know in the comments.